Good morning, Twyla from Twyla's Totes. Today I'm doing the Bitty Bug pack from Carolina Little Stitches. I waited until I got the acrylic template pieces before I cut it out because I wanted to make sure I got my edges good. And this is just a little video because we're testing our new mic. Hopefully it's working. Hopefully we don't lose it, and hopefully y'all can hear me better. Okay, so I am using just some leftover pieces I had from a Fun Bobby backpack diaper bag I did for my niece, Winnie the Pooh, and just waterproof canvas. These are the gusset and zipper panel pieces, and then I have the front, which I'm going to put the little pocket on the front with the little snap, and then my zipper. It's just some, I got this cute little zipper pull, and on the back I'm doing, hold on, I have to let my kitty out. Okay, apparently Lemon didn't want to be in here today. Okay, the back is just a plain solid color, and I put the ID, let's see if I've got one. I can't use any of those. Just the little ID window clear on the back. Okay, so let's see. Let's get started on this. I'll put you down here where you can see better. I'm doing the chunky gusset. So we will see how this goes. Hold on. Let me see if I can get you down here good. Okay, is that a good angle? You like that okay? Okay. Okay, so I've already sewn. Let me turn my lights on here so we can see what we're doing. There we go. I've already sewn the ID window onto the back piece. So now I'm going to do the front, and I just have some foam that I'm going to tape when I get to that part. Okay, we need our little pocket pieces here. I need to mark my snap placements. So I'm going to mark them on the back side so I can see it better. Okay, and I did that one as my front piece, so this one's my back piece. I might have to put a little bit of a extra interfacing on those to hold them in good. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. We're supposed to sew them on before we do that, so that we can get them lined up properly. So I've got my front and back together. This is just my, well, that didn't do any good, did it, to mark the back side, did it? If I've got my pieces together like that. So I will mark the front sides of them. And I'm going to use just a regular pen. Hopefully these line up because I did a little bit of fussy cutting on them. So I hope they line up. Okay. Place these together, wrong sides together. Okay, and we're going to sew around the edges. Just top stitching them together. 1/8 inch seam allowance. Okay. Oh, I need a trash can over here. There we go. Got those sewn. Check my... Okay, everything seems okay. Okay. Next, we're going to top stitch across here. Because this is just raw little. Okay, I don't know why my tension's off on this. That looks good. Okay. I want to rethread it real quick. Something's pulling and I don't like it. I just oiled it yesterday, so it should be okay. Yeah, because I did the stitching when I sewed down the ID pocket. Okay, there we go. Okay, put those over there for a sec. Let me get a piece to practice on. There we go. Let's see. Could just be that it's because it's single layer. Okay, that looks better. Let's see how we go. Okay, now we're going to take the front piece and I'm going to use my template. And I'm going to mark on here, or I'm just going to take the pocket piece, lay that down in there. It's lined up nicely. Okay. And then we're just going to sew around the three. Excuse me. We're just going to sew around those three sides. There we go. Got that sewn on. Okay, now we're going to take our flap, couldn't think of it, and this is my back side, and we're going to line it right up there. It's going to sit kind of between the stitches. Can you see? Hold on. When you line it up, I'm just lining it up between my stitches there. Okay. And let's see, do I have any tape? Here it is. Just going to use some painter's tape and hold that down a little bit. Like it's suggested in the pattern, so that it doesn't shift. But I have it butted up against that bottom piece. Okay. Next step. We're going to sew that on across the bottom there, just using our 1/8" seam allowance. Okay, next we're going to install the snap. See? And this will go down and snap into place. And hopefully, because I did a little fussy cut, so hopefully it lines up pretty good. Okay, let's see, what size snap? I think I have some really tiny ones. Let me see. Oh, that's not one. These are really tiny ones. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to use the tiny ones. These are size 14, and the itty bitty baby ones, which I think will look really cute on here. I know I'm using the gold zipper teeth, but I don't have any of the gold snaps, so you'll just have to use these. It'll be fine. Make sure you get one of each. I think I got these from Cam Snaps. I like how they're separated in their bags. I could put them back in their bag, huh? There we go. Now I know which ones these are. Okay. Let me get that done. Punch my holes. Okay, these ones look a little bit smaller. So I'm going to go down a size on that. There we go. Now this one I might see about putting a little piece of interfacing on the inside there, just for extra stability. There's a little piece. Okay. Poke a hole in that one. There we go. Okay, so this is the outside. Make sure you put your snap on the correct side. And then this one will go here. Okay. Let me see about getting that set. And let's see this one. And this one. Just checking to see which die pieces go in which section. Because when I first ordered my snaps, I ordered the wrong size. I got these little dinky ones, and I didn't mean to order the dinky ones. Okay. Set that down. Press it. There we go. That piece is done. Let's get the next one. That one goes in there. Put that one back in there. Okay. Now on this next piece, I'm going to take this little bit piece and stick it through the hole in my interfacing. And then I'm going to put it inside the pocket through the hole, and then we'll put the cap on. Like so. There we go. Just changing my pieces back. I don't like to forget what I had on there. I'm just putting my rivet part back on. Okay. There we go. Got the snap on. Look how adorable. I did pretty good with the fussy cut. Not bad. That's why I like these acrylic templates, because then you can fussy cut and get them lined up just how you want them. Okay, next I'm going to take the foam and we're going to lay it on the piece here, and we're going to sandwich the lining. We're going to sandwich the foam between the lining and the outside piece, and then we're just going to base stitch them together, because this is a bound little bag, which I need to get some of that binding so I can do this. Okay. I think before I do that, I'm going to use this piece and mark my gusset placement and my centers. I can just use a regular pen because it'll be under the binding, so you won't see it. Oops. I just need to see it for placement purposes. and we'll mark this one too. There we go. All my marks are done. After this, we will do the, I need to put the straps on the back. Okay, let's get this down one at a time, one at a time. Don't think too far ahead. And this one, it doesn't take very long. You can use scrap pieces, leftover pieces. You can mismatch, use all kinds of whatever you have left over. In the pattern, there are several different options. There's like a ladybug cutout and a star and a heart. The little pocket, there's a little zipper that you can put on the front or on the back, as well as this little ID thing. So there's plenty of options to do this. Okay. Now we're going to just baste these together. And I'm just going to use some scissors and trim up my lining so they're more even. Okay, marks are still on there. Okay, let's do that on this one too. I didn't do that over here yet. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's get our strap pieces done. Let me flip forward because I'm not doing all those other. There's one on here that's a little 3D type pocket, which is really cute. You might like that one. I'm not doing the inside slip pocket. So we don't have to do that. Okay, let's see. That's my gusset and my zipper pieces. I made. This one is my little loop for the top. And these are my, and these are my strap pieces. Okay. I need to mark on the back of here where my straps are going to be connected. It's going to be a little bit of an angle on them, so that's good. This piece is nice because I just took the cutout plastic piece and laid it down inside of there, matched it up. Okay, I'll make sure my gusset lines are where they should be. Oh, looks good. Okay, we're going to take these pieces, mark the center of them. Well, that's not marked very well, is it? There we go. Doesn't matter. I'm going to be just going to be turning it inside to the center and stitching down. Okay, got those marked. We get our tape. I'm just going to put the tape down the center line here. We're going to fold this to the center and then top stitch down the long edges just to hold this in. It's so tiny. Don't let me forget, I need the snap hook key ring thing to put on here because I don't want to forget that. Let me grab one real quick while I'm thinking of it. Where is it? Let's see. There's one. It's kind of big, but it'll be okay. And it's got the little key ring on it too. And this is just going to go through here when we put it on the back. Okay. Do this one. These pieces are so tiny. Oh, tape's going to hold those. Let's use these. Barely room for the stitches, but it'll be fine. This is a little bit thicker vinyl, but it's what I used in the backpack, so I think it'll be fine. I know my machine can handle it. Okay, so we're just going to stitch down each side, the long sides. Out, go down the other side. There we go. Let's cut these apart. There we go. Got those done. Now we're going to put them on the back of the bag. first we've got our little D-ring piece here. And it's going, let's see, right on either side of our center mark. I'm just going to leave a little bit out of it. There we go. And then we've got this one, yeah, that one, and then this one will go on the other side right next to it. Okay, oops, I lost the, there we go. And we're just going to stitch those down. Okay, got those in there, and then we're going to mark, we're going to place this at our mark on the side here. It's a little bit of an angle, just make sure you've got it inside the seam allowance there. And that one on that side. Yep, they look even. And then I'm just going to stitch this down. And the same with this one over here. Okay. I'm just going to take my scissors and trim that up. Even at the top and the sides. Isn't it cute? It's going to be adorable. Throw that on the floor, no big deal. Okay, next we're going to do our gusset lining piece. So we're going to take our zipper, and we've got, this is our gusset piece, and this is our zipper pieces. Take some tape, and I'm going to put tape down both sides of my zipper here. Make sure. Okay. Tape. Lost track there. Just for a second. No big deal. What we're going to do here is we're going to sandwich the lining and the zipper between the lining and the outer piece. Okay. And I only put one zipper on, so that's fine. I think I did this. Yeah. And when I'm going the same direction, doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. I'll mark my centers a little bit here. Just teeny tiny snips. Itty bitty baby ones. I need to line it up on my zipper. Itty bitty ones. There we go. Got my marks. Okay. Now, we're going to remove the tape the backing of the tape. I'm going to place this down, right sides together. I'm going to line up my center marks there. There we go. Got my center marks lined up, and we'll take a lining piece, and on the back side of it we'll just line it up with the exterior piece. Okay, and then we are going to sew these together. Just checking my seam allowance to make sure I got the right. Make sure you move your zipper out of the way if you need to as you go. Gently, you don't want to pull it all the way off, which you could, and then just put it back on. And then you could just put it back on when you're ready. Okay, I'm going to flip that out and top stitch it. It's such a little bitty gusset zipper panel. Okay, and just gently pull the zipper to the side, just so that you make sure you've got it all even. And then we're doing our little top stitch. Okay. Done. We're going to repeat that on this other side. I'll line up my centers. And gently lay the zipper tape down, so you're not stretching the zipper tape or the panel piece. Okay. I'm going to put this right side down, matched up, and do the same thing. We'll repeat this side, what we did on the other side. Again, make sure you move your zipper out of the way. And then we're going to flip this out and top stitch like we did the other side. You see I'm gently pulling the teeth and the panel piece away from each other so that we get an even fit, even top stitch. Okay. That looks good. Okay. Next, done both sides. Now we're going to take our gusset piece, mark our centers. I'll do it on the lining also. And we're almost done with this. It's not going to take that long, that much longer. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our main gusset piece. Let's see, I want it that way around. And we're going to line it up on the end here and take our lining and do the same so that they're sandwiched with the teeth. And then we're going to stitch. And at this point, if you've removed your zipper, make sure you've got it back on, because you don't want to forget your zipper pull after all this. Okay, then we're going to pull this gently down to the other side. Oh wait, let's do a top stitch first. We're just gently pulling that, the lining and the main panel, and then we're going to top stitch here. Okay. Got our top stitch. We're good. We are good to go. Okay, now we're going to separate those two pieces, gently pull this down to the other end, matching up. Our ends, and then we'll sew these together at our seam allowance. There we go. Then we're going to open that up. Make sure you untwist them. Gently pull those apart. And we're going to top stitch like we did the other side. Okay. Done and done. There we go. Finished gusset piece. Okay. Now we're going to run it along like this and just sew all our pieces together. Just to have our gusset edges all in one. Make sure your zipper pulls out of the way. Okay, see how I just stitched around the whole thing just to make sure that my edges kind of stay together and don't come apart when we're doing the final stitching, the gusset to the main body. Keeps all the layers together, that's what I'm trying to say. So pulls out of the way. There we go. Got both sides done. So now all our layers will stay together for us. Okay, make sure I've got my center snipped. Snip them again because these are tiny on the bottom here. There we go. That's better. Okay, got that part done. Flip the page. Now, we're going to sew the gusset to the main parts, and we're going to match up our markings here. And these are for the side seams. These are the top and the bottom pieces. So, I'm going to flip this out. Make sure I've got my zipper going the way I want it to. Yeah. Okay, we're matching right sides together and our center marks there. Oh, I hope this zipper pull is not going to give me an issue. And there. Oh my gosh, this is so tiny. We're probably going to have to clip into the gusset. I'm matching up the gusset marks there. This is so tiny. So tiny. And there. Okay. Now, I think I might use my stapler because this is so tiny that I don't think the clips are going to hold it. Okay. So I'm going to staple it. Make sure that I'm staying out of the seam allowance with the staples. Because you don't want to sew over those accidentally. That would not be good. Your machine probably would not like it. Okay, now I can take my scissors and snip into the gusset so that I can ease it around the curve. I'm just doing teeny tiny snips just to give us a little easement here. Around to the other side, which, I mean, it's fairly close, but I just want to make sure that we have room to maneuver. Okay, and then we're going to do the bottom curve also. The gusset, not the panel. Let me trim that down some. There we go. Because we want these to lay nice. I know it's an itty bitty bag and it's not, you know, but it's so cute. And you're just using leftovers, but you know, if you're doing a show or something like that, you want these to look nice. Just as nice as your big bags so that people will buy them to go with their big bags. I could see this being used as a pacifier bag on a diaper bag. It would be really cute to have matching. Okay, now I'm just going to ease those curves open and around. Got a lot of staples to take out. You see how I'm just easing that around the curve and putting my staples in because they won't come out. We'll do this up here at the top up here also. Ease it around. Oops. It's just that it's so tiny. Just make sure when you go to you take all these staples out before you do your binding, because you won't be able to see them and you don't want to accidentally sew over one. Okay, got that staple done. Now I'm going to stitch around at the seam allowance. Make sure you've got your zipper pull out of the way. Keep an eye on that. And just kind of flatten the pieces down as you go. Really hope my microphone's working because I hate to have done this with no sound. Because I don't know how to edit yet, so what you see is what I tape. Okay, make sure my zipper is out of the way. Got it. Got that done. Yay. Now I gotta get all these millions of staples out of here. And then we will bind this side before we move on to the next side. There we go. Almost there. Almost. Not quite completely, but we're almost there. Okay, got that. Let me double check, make sure I got them all. Pretty sure I did. I'm going to trim this a little bit. Okay, looks good. Looks good. Okay, let me go get my binding. So I forgot to bring it over here. Hold on 1 second. Okay, got my binding. Put my stuff back so we can finish. Okay. So I'm just going to go around, clip this on as I go, gently pulling. Sorry if you can hear that. Okay, get these clipped on. And again, when you go to stitch, make sure your zipper is out of your way, because you don't want to stitch through that and break a needle. That would not be fun. Okay. A little bit longer here so we can turn it back. Okay, let's stitch this down like we did before. Get my little screwdriver to help hold it on. I'm just doing the same seam allowance that I did earlier. There we go. Just make sure you pull the clips out of the way. And the gusset and everything. Make sure my zipper's out of the way. Okay. We've got the first side done. Okay. Look how pretty that is. This is going to be so cute. Okay, we're going to do the same for the back side. Make sure you got your wrong sides together, or your right sides together. Match up your markings. And then we're going to staple like we did before. Okay. That one is right there. Match up our gusset markings, which is right there. There we go. I hope that holds. Hope that holds, because that's a bit thick. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to snip into the gusset. Remember, just teeny, teeny, tiny snips, because the seam allowance isn't very big. Can you all see what I'm doing? Yeah. Teeny, teeny, tiny snips. Teeny, teeny, tiny steps. Without snipping your fingers. Uh-oh, this one pulled out. Oh, how well that one's going to hold. Okay, let me start easing this in so that I can get that stapled and it doesn't move. There we go. There we go. This one out. I can realign that. There we go. I'll staple above and below that one. We have to actually get it through the material, not just hanging on the outside, huh? There we go. Oh, out of staples. Where was I? There we go. That looks good. Let's do up top here. Well, that one pulled out again, didn't it? It's fine. We'll just do it above it. And then we'll go on this side. Try and make sure my straps are out of the way because we don't want those getting sewn into the seam allowance either. Okay, make sure everything's down, out of the way. Zipper pull. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, this one might be a little bit harder because you got more going on there. Okay. Zipper pull is out of the way. And the strap is out of the way. We're almost there. Flatten this down a little bit better. There we go. Okay, got it. I'm going to take the staples out and trim around the edges a little bit so that the binding goes on even. And then we will turn it out. Finished one of my bags the other day and I'm like sitting there looking at it. I'm like, did I remember to take the staples out? I hope so. But I guess I could watch the video back and see if I did or not. Okay, I'll trim that down a little bit there. There. The rest of it looks really good. Okay, let's put the binding on. We'll do the same way. We start at the bottom. Okay. Oh, that one hit the floor. This is the fold over elastic. I got this from Saya Swag. I'm using the thread too from Saya. Okay, we're going to do the same seam allowance that we originally did on the original stitches. Here we go. Again, make sure all your bits and pieces are out of the way so that you don't stitch over something accidentally. Oh, I didn't put a bag tag on this one. Oh well. It's so tiny anyway, it probably didn't need one. There we go. All done. Let's turn it out. Let me move this stuff out of the way first. Clean up my mess here. I really like that I got the acrylic templates for this because there is no way I would have been able to cut all these nicely. So cute, it's so cute. Might have to make one of these for my niece's daughter, for her little stuffed animals to wear, her dolls or whatever. Okay, I'm just pulling that, squishing it, shaping it. Oh my gosh, that's so adorable. You've got the little clip with the key ring. You've got the little ID pocket, which would be good. I think Amber from Crafty Reporter said that she uses hers at work with her badge in it, which is a good idea. Let's see. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And you've got your little snap on the front. You can put your quarter for Aldi in there. So you need to trim up some threads there. Oh, she's so cute. What? There we go. And this is just a little bit thick on the sides because I used the vinyl. You could have just used little ribbon or webbing, you know, if you've got webbing 1/2 inch size. Just pinching my edges. There's the inside. Can you see? Wah, wah, wah. This is really cute. I really like the little snap on there. Okay, hold on. I'll move you up a little bit. Hi. Nice to see you. Oh, hold on. A little bit more. There we go. That's better. Okay, there you have it. The itty bitty bug bag. Backpack from Carolina Little Stitches. This is adorable. You should go get the pattern. You'll love it. Don't forget to put your little clip. You don't have to have the key ring part on it if you don't want to, just a little clip. So you can clip it to your bag. But it's so cute. Okay, well, fingers crossed that the mic worked on this. We'll see. So I can use it more often. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. I hope you like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I've got a lot of bags planned. So we'll see you next time. Bye.